to the controversy surrounding Nike's decision to use a transgender influencer, man, to promote its female sports clothing range. So trans star Dylan Mulvaney, who people will be able to see on video there if you're watching us on YouTube or television, of course, is the latest face of the brand's female sports clothing wear. But Nike's decision has come in for plenty of criticism. I mean, joining me now is Kellie-Jay Keen. He's a women's rights campaigner, and there's rather a lot I actually want to talk to Kellie-Jay Keen about, but we'll start with this. So, your initial take on the fact that that individual called Dylan is now the rather interesting face of Nike's women's clothing range.
Well, I think Nike is basically saying, men, if you want to wear women's intimate garments, just do it. I think that's the campaign.
All right, what's wrong with it though, Kelly? Go on. So why shouldn't Nike use Dylan, who was born a man, as part of their campaign?
I just think it's just another in the numerous encroachments on women's space by men, and this time it's, you know, they're not just wanting to see us in our underwear, they're actually wanting to wear it. So I just think it's just consistent, persistent insulting messages to women, which is basically the best women to wear Nike sportswear are actually men. It's just unthinkable what went on in that room where everyone said, hey, who should we have as the latest person to model our garment? Should it be a female sports person? Maybe it could be any one of the many celebrated women in sports. But instead of that, they said, no, let's just get a TikTok influencer. Does
it tie in with some people's ideas that being trans is quite literally fashionable?
I think it might. I think we just have to stick to the really fundamental message, which is men can't be women and we don't want them in our space. And I hope that many women who previously purchased Nike sportswear, you may be shocked that I don't buy sportswear myself, but those women that do, I hope they pick another brand, because we have to start making our voices heard, and that basically means money for these.
Kelly, would you urge women to boycott Nike now, or any brand that advertises their wares to people like Dylan, using people like Dylan to advertise women's items?
Of course I would, but I just don't think that works, Patrick. I don't think women do that. Unfortunately, as we both know, there's a lot of women that go along with this nonsense. I would just like to see that, capitalism, like woke capitalism, actually unfortunately works. For all those people on the woke side of politics who claim to be against capitalism, it is the most capitalist movement I've ever seen. And certainly in 2023, I mean, what's next? Are we going to get somebody with a hairy chest wearing a Wonder Bra saying, hello, boys, on billboards?
I believe there's an advertising campaign with that already lined up on it, and I was approached, but unfortunately my chest wasn't hairy enough. But Kelly, can I just ask, just quick, while I've got you, I mean, how are you? Because you, through absolute complete and utter bravery, managed to expose the lunacy of a lot of the trans politics out there and the pure, complete and utter misogyny of it, and the attempt at cancellation and the vile, disingenuous political... I mean, the whole lot of it you managed to expose on a recent trip down under, didn't you? Are you all right after all of this?
I am, actually. I'm really good. I've got a really solid family. I'm actually in an echoey room right now because I'm on holiday. My husband decided to take us all away for a week so I could just get over some of the sort of craziness of it. But yeah, I mean, look, my events have always, everything I've done is always twofold. One, it's about facilitating women, enabling them to speak. We're at Speaker's Corner again at Reformers Tree on Sunday. But it's all about letting women speak. And the flip side is that we reveal the misogyny of those that really don't want women to speak. And down in Australia and New Zealand, that included the Immigration Minister, the Prime Minister and various First Ministers throughout Australia. So
Well, look, can I just very quickly, because I'm going to have to get going in a second, but I wanted to say this to you while I've got you in person, in a way, which is I was having a chat with numerous different women recently who were saying because of you going out at the front, as it were, and facing a lot of this stuff, you are clearing a way for women who feel exactly like you about it to have the confidence to talk about it on news outlets and in the media and on social media and be able to front up to a lot of the hate and the pushback that they get because they feel as though they've got you there as a trailblazer. So I just wanted to let you know, I'm sure you're already aware of this, but you are doing fantastic work, so thank you very much. Kellie-Jay Keen there,
well,
who is... that's all right, anytime. So, yes, who is just an absolute Wonder Woman, as far as I'm concerned.